You know, a week ago, we stood here and we called on Nassau County to stop a bad idea. They were going to stop mailing out notices to residents about what their house values were. And what's the importance of that? Those notices make people aware of what the county is valuing their house at and giving them the opportunity to learn how to challenge their assessment. Well, you know what? I stood up here, the county legislator did, and Bunny did, and I'm happy to report to everybody that the county has blinked. The County Department of Assessment has announced that they will continue to mail out these public notices to residents instead of only making them available online. And, you know, some people said, you know, Don, congratulations to you, congratulations to Legislator Schaefer, you really went out there. And I said, wrong. You know why the county blinked? Because of people like Bunny and the seniors who stood here with us. You know, these notices have been mailed traditionally to Nassau County residents. And as I said, these are what tell people what the county says their house is worth. And you know what? Records amount of people are challenging their assessments in Nassau County because of the ongoing problem with the Department of Assessment's valuations. To actually only make them available online would have been an absolute mistake, not only by the Department of Assessment, but it would have been a mistake because it would have hurt the residents, senior citizens, and those who don't have the ability to use the internet to see what their houses are worth.
We thank Don Clavin, pardonnez-moi, okay. Don Clavin for all his efforts in helping the seniors do what is rightfully the thing to do. And we appreciate every effort that he's made. And all the other seniors, we thank you.
In the legislature, thankfully, everybody was on board, or at least in our caucus, they were all on board with drafting legislation to mandate that these notices continue to be mailed out. The administration says they're going to go forward with continuing to mail them anyway, but if it needs to be something that we put on the books, then that's what we're going to do.
It was an ill-conceived idea to notify residents in bottom small typeset in a 400-word document that from now on they were only going to be able to get their notices electronically. Nobody noticed it, nobody saw it. As I said at our last press conference, I polled 1,000 people and 2 out of 1,000 actually noticed that. And it's even more rewarding when Bunny and these residents joined the voices to chorus our sentiments that this was a bad idea, ill-conceived, and needed to be reversed. And again, I'm happy that the county assessor has recognized their error and they've announced that basically they're not going to do it and the county legislator is going to continue to protect our residents. But with that, you know what, we have a special little message we want to send over to the county to let them know, and I'm going to ask all of our residents and our legislator to join us to help where I showed last week in the document how you couldn't see the wording of their new rules. Well, we have a better new wording we're going to add to the bill itself. So please.